That's correct, Kat. Of course, it has been hot news over the past while. Everyone's eyes are on Rome, awaiting the conclave of cardinals to begin the voting process of selecting a new pope, with, of course, Pope Benedict being the first pope to step down after being the first in 600 years. But this morning we have Father Stefan Hippler with us this morning, who sheds a little bit more light on the matter as to what is happening and also help us understand how the election process really works. Father Stefan, good morning. Welcome to Expresso. Nice to have you. So this is very interesting. It's been hot in the news. Exactly. Yes. Everyone wants to know who's going to be the new pope. But let's start at the beginning. Who's actually allowed to vote? Because it's not a public voting system.
No. Every cardinal who has turned 80 or younger at the day when the pope is dying or when he resigns, he is able to vote. And we have 117 cardinals in the moment who are able to vote in this election. Yes. And from them, 2 are too sick. So we have 115 cardinals who are meeting in Rome now to elect a new pope.
All right, so let's hope that's going to start pretty soon, because I know that they want to elect a pope before Easter.
Yes, I heard yesterday night still that they are very excited now and they think they will start Monday voting.
Monday?
Yes.
We're going to keep our eyes on the news. Now, as I said, everyone's itching to know who's going to be the new pope. So who is up for choice at this election?
Well, there's a lot of name dropping, obviously, and people looking who would be a good next pope. And we have from different continents, different candidates. For example, from Italy, we have Cardinal Scola from Milano. He's a very pastoral man, and he's surely a candidate for the Italian bloc. We have Cardinal Ouellet from Canada, from Quebec, who's also quite in the middle between conservative and progressive, so he would be an ideal candidate, a lot spoken about. Yeah. We have Cardinal Scherer from Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo is one of the biggest dioceses of the world, 6 million Catholics under him. Wow. And he is the candidate from South America. And for Africa, it's Cardinal Turkson from Ghana. He is the head of the Papal Commission for Justice and Peace. He knows the Curia, but he also knows the question of justice and peace. And
I'm sure people's also wondering, you know, are we going to have an African pope this time around? What is the history with it? Has there been an African pope before?
Yes, we had 3 African popes, actually. The last died in 495. So it's a long time ago.
It's a long time ago.
Yes. So we had 3 African popes, and the world is waiting, for a black pope.
All right, so let's hope the election process or the voting process will start on Monday, like you say. But talk us through the procedure. How does it exactly work?
Well, it's named Conclave. That means they are all meeting in 16th Chapel. It's closed. It's no media. It's reflection. It's prayer. And every day there are a maximum of 4 ballots, 2 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon. Every cardinal must vote, and he will stand in front of the altar where the last judgment of Michelangelo is and take a vow that he votes according to his conscience and whom he thinks is chosen by God. Yes. And then when all 115 have done that, 3 cardinals count the vote. Another 3 cardinals check whether the vote is counted correctly. Yes. And if someone has a 2/3 majority, then obviously he is elected. And he is asked whether he takes the election. And if yes, he must tell the cardinals how he wants to be named, what name he wants to take. If not, a new ballot is taking place. And according to the rules and regulations, all the ballot papers are burned. Wow. If there's no pope, it's just burned like the papers.
That has to do with the smoke?
Exactly, and when the Pope is elected, they put some white powder in, that white smoke comes out of the chimney of the 16th
So the black smoke means there's no decision yet. White smoke, a Pope has been elected.
That's correct.
How long does this process actually take, typically? How long can it take?
Well, in the history we had up to 3 years. So
really?
Yes.
3 years?
Water and bread for the cardinals to force them to have an election, but normally it takes between 2 or 3 days and 2 weeks.
All right, and 2 weeks. Let's hope it's going to be quick. I know we're all excited. We want to know.
I think at the end of the day, they want to have a pope for Easter, for all the Easter celebration. It's the highest day in Christianity.
Well, looking forward to Monday then. I'm going to take your word for it. Come back to us, come chat to us when the Pope has been elected. Father Stefan, thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for coming through. So let's keep our eyes on the news for Monday. Let's hope the voting process will start and we will step away with a brand new Pope. Right now, it's time for a quick ad break. Don't go anywhere.